Hello friends, my name is Renuka and today we will make this beautiful Christmas tree card. I use the Spellbinders APG die for this card. This is from the last November kit and it's right now on the sale, so I thought, yeah, why not? So I use this paper. You can see this paper on my haul also. I love this inky background paper. If you don't have this, you can create your own paper. Many times I shows that how you can use the watercolors or distress ink to use these kind of effects. So here I'm just choosing the pattern and then I cut out all the pieces as the direction shown in the card behind this die, and then I'm kind of try to putting everything together. These are very small dies, so sometimes it's really hard to figure it out that where they goes. So but yeah, after some time I understand that what's going on in between, and somehow a little bit mess because I use the same colors. They suggest like you can use the different color to look low those boxes like 3D effect. But at the end of the product you will see that it hardly matters, it looks still nice. Here I use the foil paper and I choose the green color. My main plan is to use the green and copper, and then I thought it's going too much, so I just decided to use the green color. Here while using these kind of intricate dies, you have to always see that you will use the liquid glue, cause liquid glue gives us freedom to move our pieces little bit here and there rather than putting the tape tape glue and then glue runner, and then you have to stick, maybe the small pieces will tear apart. So yeah, sometimes you will see me that I put way too much glue, but yeah, it handle it. Now this is the trick which they are not sharing here in the the process. What I did, I just cut out those main basic shadow and I cut another shadow in the white paper, off white paper, and I'm kind of putting that because these shadows are exactly matches with those stitch thing, but you can't see the back of this shadow die. So while using and doing this trick, you will get the all that shiny border or around the tree, and definitely it will increase the trunk size and every size, and I will show you how you can deal with that afterwards. But by using this, they look more prettier and more like nicer, having all the shadow of that tree all around. Then I'm just cutting the excess, and I will use this trick for the another tree also. The same way I cut out the dark green color shimmery panel in the two, and then I will stick it around. Now don't bother about those small pieces hanging around, you can just snip it off. I'm using here the small scissors to cut it off. If you are making this card one and more time, so you will get an idea and you get cut before time ahead. This is the first time I'm using this die. You can see that I will use that rag to catch excess glue, but still I'm using glue because it gives me a little bit freedom to move. Now you will get this die and having this small slits around to put all that small things, the gift die, the same things, and then I'm kind of putting them out, but somehow I feel that this cardstock is not that much sturdy, so I will suggest you while using this, you can use more heavyweight cardstock. And then I'm kind of putting them together and moving them again and again back and forth to see the movement, because if you are hand delivering this card, it's okay that you can give like a 3D box card directly in hand, but if you want to mail it or post these kind of cards, it's very like you always give that hinge a movement while putting the glue or while putting the tape runner, so you can easily fold them and put them inside the card box. Now here again I'm using too much glue, but it's okay, I'll wipe it down with the rag cause I'm kind of in that idea. And then I realized that it doesn't matter that little bit, you have to just figure it out that how it goes. And it will not show that much because I'm planning to put the sentiment on it. So if you are not planning to put sentiment on it, then you have to little bit more careful. But here half of the part will covered with that sentiment, so I'm not very much bothered about the things, and I'll just create one of my own small box there just to fill up that thing, and it fits there nicely. These small gift kind of ribbon tags, they are very delicate, so sometimes I put two underneath them. I make a layer of two. Then for this belief sentiment, I will again do the same trick. I want that shadow to look a little bit outside also for that ribbon end, so I'll again cut out that green thing, and then I put the off-white color cardstock behind it to just become like it's giving more sturdiness in that way. And I put one of that green color ribbon thing so that it covers my eye, because I cut that cardstock and now the green cardstock is a little bit like lesser. So you can do this technique with anything like you have if you want to make the shadows. And then I'm just snipping off their trunks little bit to fit them in that niche what they are provided there. And when I'm happy with the placement, the same time I put a little small tape there, because I don't want them to move at this moment. You can use a glue also. I use the tape, I use the transparent tape because it hardly seen there. And then I'll just cut off the excess and put all these three in all directions. So here I put one more slit. I thought that I can put one more thing there to personalize this card, but then it's kind of little bit more heavy and bulky, so I skipped that. So here I put all the tags on the same direction, and then I again put the clear tape so that my card will be secure. And somehow if that papers tear apart or something happen while moving and wiggling that card in the participant's hand, it will not tear apart. And then I will just glue all these gifts in the front of that. Now here I'm kind of planning to stick it more sturdiness, so that's why I put another same die cut there with the off-white card. And you can skip this part, I just want a little bit more sturdy, so that I do that because I thought it's a little bit more whimsical. And then I use this double-sided tape, which is kind of tear apart tape, but here I'm using the sneezers to just little bit snip off. When you want to stick something like particular in that direction and area is too small, you don't want to use the glue, then you can use this. These are more like more strong tape, so they came in different sizes, so it's really nice to use those here. And then just I'm just removing it, and sometimes it's really hard to remove. The trick is use your bold folder, scrap it little bit on it, and then use anything like scissors or pen or something like sharp. Then you can pick up most of the times you can pick up that with your nails also. But yeah, sometimes with the smaller tapes it happens, or bigger tapes it will not, because the width is very small. Then I want to just cover these two's backside, and you are seeing that most of the times whatever I do, I try to see that it is standing or not, because the main purpose of this kind of die is like it's gonna stand, it is like a showcasing your card. So yeah, and then choose the same paper which I use for the tree and the sentiment, and I'm kind of seeing that what should I do? I should directly glue, and then I decided no, I will just add little bit of pop padding, the foam dip behind the belief sentiment. And there are two sentiment came in the kit. One is believe and another is I think love, hope and joy. And then here I just put the same color cardstock I use. I cut it out the small same pieces of cardstock by using the same die cuts, and they fit perfectly. And then I'm just kind of sticking them, and then I'm kind of again wiggling that and seeing that should I put one more sturdiness card background to it. And then I was like no, it's okay, it's kind of folding well and standing well. So yeah, you can again make one layer more of the gifts, and you can put behind that next level. In this way you will get a more level. I just decided to skip that part, and then They also came with the small ornament dies which you have to stick. Some of them I use with the foam dots and some of them I use just a glue. So these are small tabs. They came in the kit to create like sturdiness with your cards, and you can put in between two trees there, so they will hold nicely their shapes. And yeah, if you don't want to put those, you can put the exact width of the foam dots also. Hardly find out that height of the foam dot, so I use theirs. And then I'm just putting little bit ornament. This is already too much on the card going on, so I just not put too much. I just decided to put few of them. Again, I use the copper color here. So I really like the, rather than making the red and dark green card with the traditional colors, to give this kind of watercolor look effect with the pink and light dream or pistachio color. And this is one of the uh, sparkle snowflakes I have. You can put star there. I just choose this one and put one embellishment on there, and this completes the card. Now I thought you can add some more to balance that pink color here, so I choose this magenta nude drops. You can use poppet or any embellishment you have and just put it those there, so they will act like that ornaments also, but at the same time it will balance out the color because pink is less and green is more in this card. So just to balance out I use that, and then I just put this card to dry out, and this is the final product. I really love the making process of this card. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like my video, please comment below, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and if you have any queries or suggestion, please post them in the comment section. Thank you and have a crafty day. Bye bye.